whatever, you can always unite with me by liking, subscribing, and comment in the comment section below. Let's get to the vibes. Let's get to the vibe. It's just, it's a feeling that when your team wins, it's a feeling that when Manchester United win football game, you know, you can't describe it. You just can't describe it. It's just joyous. It's just happiness. It's just, ooh, come on, man. Come on, man. There are certain things I want to talk about the wins today. First of all, let's just give flowers to Lamens. Look, United have been crying out loud for a proper goalkeeper today. For a proper goalkeeper, and Lamens showed his class, showed reason why we'll be lacking, so reason why we'll be considering unnecessary goals. Look, he didn't do anything spectacular today. Everything he did was basic goalkeeping. Everything he did was basic goalkeeping. Coming out, to claim crosses, it was just delightful to see. It felt it felt we never had goalkeepers coming out to cross goalkeeper in ages. I think he did it 3 or 4 times today, and they instantly put off pressure from the back because there's no second ball for opponents to fight for. There wasn't a situation where United defense was panicking because he oozed that confidence, and you could see in the faces of the defense, in the faces of the players as a whole. You could see the players had confidence, the player had belief in the goalkeeper. His distribution was spot on, and his calmness. I was really I was really surprised by his calmness. Especially when he's being pressed and having the ball. And it was very comfortable and confident with both feet. Very comfortable and confident with both feet, whether right foot, whether left foot, in distribution of the ball. He can hit it, at first glance when the ball comes to him. He can, control the ball, wait for the opponent to press before, releasing it to his defense. And it was simple. Like there was nothing spectacular, but it was goalkeeping instinct, basic goalkeeping, and he did that very well in his positioning. When you look at the save from how do you call it, the former Arsenal goalkeeper, former Arsenal player, Izaka, he was stretched, but because of his positioning, it looked easy, and he was extremely tall. He's extremely tall, making it easy for him to claim balls. Hey, oh man, I was just delightful. I was just amazed what Sam Lamens imposed today. And his organization, don't let me come to his organization, screaming at defense, organizing his defense. He looked like a veteran today. Sam Lamens looked like a veteran in goalkeeping, a veteran goalkeeper today. He looked composed throughout the game. Finally, there was a tweak in how we played today. The formation looked the same, but there was a tweak. I keep saying, what is the point of United pressing high up the pitch, especially going, pressing the defense of the opponent, when they can easily play through us, 1 or 2 touches, and they've, dismantled the press. And the midfield and the defense becomes wide open. What was the point of United doing it if they can easily play through us? We've been doing it since when America came, and even since the beginning of the season. It felt like teams are pressing, so we should also press. Today, we didn't press. The press was aggressive. It was more like a big block. Now we're inviting Sunderland to rather play through us. We were inviting Sunderland to come. We weren't going, straight to Sunderland defense, trying to press them and squeeze them. No. We kept our shape, and we were very compact, especially in the midfield. We were very compact, especially in the midfield, making it difficult for Sunderland to play through us. It was difficult for Sunderland to bypass the midfield. It's because we were that compact, it was easy for us to win the balls, and especially with the 50-50 balls, because most of our players were around each other. At the moment the ball loose, we have 2 or 3 players, fighting against 1 or 2 of Sunderland players, and we eventually were winning the ball easily. And we also were able to find each other quicker and easily because we were close to each other, and facilitate the ball further up the pitch. We were very compact, and that's how a winning team plays. It's not easy to play through them, and they are able to find each other in a probably not far distance, just 1 or 2 short passes, and we are off. But because we're constantly pressing unnecessarily, teams bypass us, and we look scattered all over the pitch. But today we looked organized. We looked the distance approximately from each other was very close. The defense looked solid because it was difficult to break us. The team as a whole defensively did very well. We were very compact. And when I saw it in the first 10-15 minutes of the game, I'm like, no, this is how we should be playing. This is how. No, we can't just press because everybody's pressing and people easily bypass us. Against Fulham, we were easily bypassed. Against City, we were easily bypassed. Against Brentford, we were easily bypassed. It's the same 3-4-3, but because we were compact, it wasn't easy for teams to bypass through us. Crystal Palace have been doing the same thing. Then let's talk about Mason Mount. Look, from the onset of this season, he's been amazing. How I hope he'll be injury-free this season. He's going to really, really help us. He can defend. He can press. He can, he's also a press-resistant player. He can create. He can score. He has the energy. He fits the model of how Ruben Amorim wants his players to play. A wall-taking goal today. Beautiful goal by Mason Mount. He's finally showing why we're going to for £50 million. If he stays injury-free and he plays like this, he's going to give Cunha, a competition. This is what I'm not saying he's bench Cunha. He didn't. Cunha clearly isn't fully fit. If you look at how he's moving and how he's playing, his energy off and with the ball, he's clearly not 100% energy-wise up there. But Mason Mount is an equal replacement. He might not necessarily, drive the ball exactly as Cunha does, but he's a competent replacement. He's a competitor. This is what we want to do at United. Benjamin Sesko. Look, he's finally getting acclimatized to the Premier League. 2 goals in a row. And one thing I like about Sesko and also Lamens is the distribution of Lamens. And he was finding Sesko almost every time he plays the ball long. There are times Sesko wasn't necessarily winning the ball, but his presence alone was creating confusion, was making Sunderland make mistakes for us to claim the ball, because there are a couple of times Sesko didn't get the header or got control of the ball, but it just creates uncertainty within the Sunderland backline, and United were able to pounce on it. This is what you need as a striker. It's not just about goal scoring. It's about your link-up play, which he did very well. It's about his hold-up play, which he did very well. It's about his dribbling, which he did very well. And it's about his runs in behind and positioning in and out. And he looked like a sure number 9 for Manchester United today. And this is what we wanted. This is what we were calling for. And most importantly today is that we played as a team. Mbomo didn't have a good game, but Amad Diallo stepped up. Bruno wasn't having a fantastic game, but we still managed to win comfortably. This is how a team is set up. Individuals helps make the team, but the team as a whole doesn't lose focus or doesn't tend to lose game when one or two of their key players is not necessarily having a good day. They tells you how the team is well built. Two of our best players didn't really have a great game today, but the game as a whole was flawless. We controlled the game very well from beginning to end. My only problem was we should have got it 3 or 4 goals. We looked relaxed in the second half. We should have killed the game. We should have put the game to bed because we don't have enough goals. United are sitting, I think, 9 with -2. Get the goal. These are the type of matches we can create a lot of chances. These are type of games you can create a lot of chances and score 4. Make it count. Make it count. Apart from that, the team performance was solid. And this is what we want to see. And this is what we have to see how United play. Compact and full. Not a come on. Let me give Lamens praise again because I felt joyous today when I saw him play. And I was hoping he would have a good game. And he did. He did. He did. Continue to subscribe, like, and comment in the comment section below and let the channel grow. Let the channel grow. Let the channel grow.